Welcome to Future Dragon Rocket. I am not Ryan Reynolds. So this is going to be my video for episode 3 of Secret Invasion. It's called Betrayed. It comes in at 44 minutes and it is the shortest of the 3 episodes so far. And we're halfway through the season already. Season 1, or really just this series in general, because I don't think it's going to have a season 2, but Secret Invasion is only going to be 6 episodes. So we're halfway through already. And there is some big shockers towards the end of the episode, but let's get into it. Starts with 3 rebel Skrulls that are going to take over a British sub. We'll see that later on in the episode. This episode really definitely picks up the whole spy thriller vibe or theme in the series. Gravik says the word. Gravik finally says the word Super Skrulls. He's going to become a Super Skrull. Not only him, but he wants to make all of his Skrull citizens into Super Skrulls. We get a flashback to New York City in 1998, where Fury is meeting up with his soon-to-be future wife. Her name apparently is Vara, V-A-R-R-A, and she passes him an envelope with some information that's going to make Dreykov's soldiers just shake in their boots. Apparently, it's something that I guess is going to help Nick Fury take down the Red Room and Dreykov. That's the villain from Natasha Romanoff's movie Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson's movie Black Widow. Which was 2 years ago in 2021. She should have got her own whole trilogy. She should have, had movies in Phase 2 and Phase 3. They kind of did her dirty, but it was a really good movie. I would definitely recommend going back to watch it. It doesn't have too much to do with the rest of the MCU, but it's a good standalone movie all by itself. But that was a really good Easter egg flashback to Fury and him and S.H.I.E.L.D. going after Dreykov in the Red Room back in the late 90s, early 2000s. Shooter McGavin's back on Fox News doing what they do best, fear-mongering.
Let go. In big trouble, though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
We definitely know now for sure that Gaia, Talos' daughter, is betraying Gravik, the general of the Skrulls. I don't think she's probably doing the best job of working both sides, but she's trying. And finally, we get this really cool shot from the trailer where Talos and Gravik are meeting, and Talos kind of grabs Gravik, and everyone else in the room is a Skrull, and they turn into Gravik, and Talos kind of looks around like, wow, I'm really outnumbered here. But at the end of the conversation, Gravik mentions Talos' daughter's name, Gaia, and Talos stabs Gravik right in the hand on the table and says, "Don't ever say my daughter's name again." And he walks out, and you see Gravik not just like pull the knife out of his hand, but you see Gravik just like pull his hand away from the knife using Extremis. So we know that Gravik is kind of a Super Skrull already. He's got Extremis in him. Not that makes him like a Super Skrull quite yet, because we know that there's probably several other people on planet Earth that have Extremis in their system, if you go back and watch Shang-Chi. And after Talos and Nick Fury take out the Skrull that's impersonating some British commander, some British submarine commander at his house, we find out again that Gaia is betraying Gravik. She escapes after giving all the info to her dad, but I did not see this coming. But Gravik kills Gaia. So goodbye, Emilia Clarke in the MCU. Unless someone takes, unless some other Skrull takes her image. Emilia Clarke lasted 3 episodes on one Disney Plus show in the MCU. So that was really a bummer, because she's amazing, and I was hoping to see her more again in the Marvels, the movie in November. So Gravik killing Gaia was the one real shocker, but the other shocker, cliffhanger, mystery at the end of the episode is coming up. We see Nick Fury's wife, Vara, leaving the house. She's going to the bank. Vara's going to the bank to open up a safety deposit box to get a gun, and she gets a phone call, and it's supposed to be Gravik on the line. She's like, why isn't this Gravik? But she's being told to meet at St. James Church in an hour. And tell me if I'm wrong, but that sounded like Rhodey's voice over the phone. She said this is supposed to be Gravik, but he can't. He's not available. That sounded like Rhodey's voice. So let me know in the comments what you think. Was that Rhodey on the phone? This was another good episode of Secret Invasion, and the whole spy thriller vibe, energy, theme for this show really took it up a notch in this episode. And we're halfway through Secret Invasion already. We only have 3 more episodes. And for all you Quake fans, for all you Daisy Johnson, Chloe Bennett fans, and Agents of Shield fans, only 3 episodes to go. Less than 3 hours of screen time to go for her to make an appearance. I don't think it's going to happen, but let me know in the comments if you want it to happen, if you want her to make a cameo, and we'll wait for the next week's episode.